If you want to know if Key West is a worth it vacation spot, stay tuned and I'll tell you all about my honeymoon. So I wanted to make a quick video for you guys of our honeymoon. We went to Key West. I didn't know anything about it really, and we just ended up doing it. We just pulled the trigger. F it, let's go to Key West. And it's somewhere that Danny's wanted to go before, but I didn't really know much about it. So here goes, check it out. See how I got this makeup look. Hope you enjoy. Yeah. So I'm gonna start with this black liner and just kind of draw it on here and then smudge it out as a base. And I'm staying fairly low with it. I'm not trying to go too high. So I really didn't know anything about Key West before Danny mentioned that we should go there on our honeymoon. I remember hearing about it on like Spring Break MTV or VH1 or something, but that's about it. Like I didn't know any details about it. I was just like, whatever, it's a new place. I feel like I've been just about everywhere in the freaking country or world, so this place seemed pretty cool. It was like the lowest part of Florida, which I thought was kind of awesome because I've never been to the lowest part of the US, I guess, kind of. And I was nervous about traveling, but honestly from Chicago the flight was only less than 2.5 hours there, and then I think it was like right under 3 hours back. I'm gonna use the Norvina Volume 1 palette and the color A3. And that's just gonna go all over this. We book our flight probably about less than 2 weeks before our trip. Kind of last minute decision to just finally take a honeymoon, because if you guys know, Danny and I got married right after the pandemic, so we weren't able to take our honeymoon. So it was like one of those things we'd been putting off for a while. Finally, we're just like, we gotta do this. So we get there and it is super paradise. It feels like there's not a lot of places in the US that feel this tropical, if that makes any sense. And it almost feels like you're in a different country in some weird way. I can't explain it. There's like roosters running around on the streets. There's cats everywhere. It's cute. It's just one of those like awesome places where you do not feel like you're in the US. When we were booking it, we realized there's like 2 ways to book it. You can fly into Miami or straight into the Key West, and it was like so much better that we flew straight into Key West, because it usually tries to book you to go into Miami and then you have to either drive or fly into Key West from Miami. So if you have the option to do a direct flight, even though it's a little more money, it may be worth it than renting a car and then driving there. Take that into consideration, because when we were booking it, they definitely tried to fly us into Miami. Now I'm just blending this up. I'm just gonna take a smaller brush and use that same color on the bottom. We stayed at this awesome resort called Parrot Key Resort. It was perfect. We Ubered into town every day and it was not that expensive. They do have a shuttle that kind of goes back and forth until like 4 o'clock, but we just Ubered. It was easy. Anytime we wanted to, we just got in an Uber and went. It wasn't walking distance. I would say unless you're like a super hiking person, you wouldn't want to walk that far. You'd want to grab a quick ride. We get there the first day. We go to this place called the Stone Crab because everybody's like, you gotta go there. And that was like right walking distance from our hotel. I didn't love the food that much there, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but the key lime pie at that place was the best key lime pie I had the whole trip. It was my favorite. I ate like 7 different kinds of key lime pie while we were there, and there was other incredible ones, but that one was my favorite actually. And even though the food wasn't the best, it'd be a great place to like go grab a drink and have some pie. Now I'm gonna use this C2 from this palette. It's like a golden glitter, and that's just gonna go in the center. Our hotel had like 3 or 4 pools. Danny?
Yeah?
How's your pina colada?
Peanut.
It had a lot of pools. So, I mean, they're all kind of the same, but it was cool because we had pools and we could stay in the pool till like the evening, and it was awesome. When we weren't trying to do anything and just chill, it was amazing. We had the pool right there. We had a couple balconies in our hotel room, which was really nice. We just chilled on the balcony. My husband was smoking cigars. And they actually have really good cigars. They're called Rodriguez cigars, and my husband loves them. If you have someone in your life that smokes cigars, surprise them and order some of these. My husband just ordered another pack of them because he loved them so much. Our hotel actually had pretty decent food, and it had, like, we got drinks by the pool, and we did that a lot. We actually ate there and hung out there a lot because it was like paradise hotel vacation spot. So it was pretty cool. Hello, cat. I'm gonna use this ColourPop liquid liner in the pink color called Ducky, and I'm just gonna draw some stuff. On the second day of us being there, we went on a shark exploration adventure of feeding sharks, and it was so rad. Dad and son duo take you on a boat, and they bring you to these sharks that they feed every day. And you get to watch 30 sharks. Eat. It's pretty cool, like right under the boat. They were lime sharks, and I'd never done anything like that, but I've always wanted to, so it was really fun. I kind of want to retire and just feed sharks by the ocean when I grow up. We ate at a place called Sloppy Joe's. It's just like an old bar in the area from back in the day, and we ate some food there. We walked around town, did some like checking out the little shops. There's like a bunch of art stores and stuff like that. Then we ended up going to the Hemingway house. That was really awesome. All the 6-toed cats were there. And they're so cute. Like, I can't even believe that they have 6 toes. It's like, how? But I want a 6-toed cat. Sorry, Hula. I'm just saying, I think Hula could love a 6-toed cat. We can have that. And got to check out like the old property. It's really cool. There's a lot of history in Key West that I guess I didn't even know about. Now I know. A lot of pirate stuff and like a lot of crazy stuff, but it was pretty cool. We walked over to the southernmost part of Key West, and that's like 90 miles away from Cuba, and had drinks at a little bar over there, the very southern part. We had Kermit's Key West key lime pie, which I guess everybody says you have to try, and we did, and it was amazing. And then Danny ended up ordering the stuff to make it at home, so we made it for our kids when we got back. And for Danny's mom's birthday, I would check that place out too. And it has like a koi fish pond, and it's definitely like one of the pie places that's a staple that you gotta go to. Now I'm gonna use the A1, which is the hot pink, and I'm gonna do that in the center. In the corner here, I feel like it needs a little something. If you know me well, you know I have a weakness for Mexican food, and my favorite place to eat there while we were there is this place called Amigos. It's like a taco joint, just like in the town, but it was such good tacos, and actually they were like super affordable. A place where we ended up eating twice because it was so good I needed it again. I could legit eat those tacos right now. I miss that. That place is so good and worth it. So if you go, make sure you check that place out. Our hotel had like a really cute spot to watch the sunset. So Danny and I walked over one of the nights and just hung out and watched the sunset. It was beautiful. There was this little bench and we could sit there and chill out for a second. And check out the prettiest sunset. For a second, I'd say I was in Hawaii, but honestly, Key West is its own place that I like a lot, and we will definitely be going back. I think the flight alone being so close to here was worth it. Going to Hawaii from Chicago is like 10 hours. That makes me want to go back to Key West so much more because it was still paradise and it was still awesome, but the flight was so much shorter. We did some night swims. Danny wore this shirt and it was like the most popular thing. I got it for him for Christmas and everybody was stopping him, and you guys can admit, I'll show you the shirt. It's the best shirt ever. We ate at this tapas place, like a fancier dinner for our anniversary. It was called Santiago's Bodega.
Danny, there's someone behind you.
It was really good tapas, but it still felt beachy and chill. It was cool vibe. Everybody told us about this place called Blue Heaven Restaurant, and they said you have to try the key lime pie there. We went there and checked out the key lime pie. And it was so different. Like, it was made in such a different way, super tall. And I don't know how they exactly make it. We had no idea, and when we ordered it, we were like, oh my God, this thing is huge. It could feed a family. One piece could feed a whole family. And it was really good, it was different. I had so much key lime pie that I've never, ever, first of all, eaten pie that much in my life, but I felt like I had to. It was like my mission to be like, I wanna try every key lime pie in all of Key West. And I don't even have a sweet tooth, but I was like, it's sour, so it's fine. By the end, I was so key lime pied out that I thought I would need a break forever, but then sure enough, Danny made that Kermit's pie at home, and I still ate it. Key lime pie is Danny's favorite pie, and we went all the way with this key lime pie business. We went to the beach one day, like our hotel dropped us off at the beach and then later picked us up, and we were able to get like towels and like chairs. It was pretty cool because we needed a beach day. We brought some shells home, we chilled. I got a bad suntan, which, whatever, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's almost gone now, but I was like, what were you thinking? We were going to go snorkeling one of the days, but it ended up getting canceled because the weather wasn't good enough. So I guess if it's even a little windy, you can't see good, so they canceled the snorkeling. But it gives us a reason to come back and do it again. We were gonna go jet skiing too, but then we ended up just chilling. And we're like, you know what? We're gonna come back and then we get to do more stuff when we go next time. There was a lot of people that rented scooters. That looked really fun. I feel like there's just so many activities. Everybody was kind of drunk a little bit, so that was a good time. You just saw people everywhere having a fun time, getting drunk and just hanging out with each other and whatever. I'm gonna put on my lashes and I will be right back. I'm gonna add a little glitter to the corner of my eye here. This is the Lemonhead LA. I don't know what color because the stickers came off. So good luck, sorry. Okay, cool. That's my finished look. The honeymoon was awesome. I would definitely suggest if you want to take a honeymoon and go to Key West, it's totally awesome. We definitely would have gone to Hawaii if it wasn't for the pandemic. I'm kind of glad that we ended up going there because I don't know if we ever would have gone. If you've been thinking of going to Key West, do it. I swear that it was super fun and a really cool place. I cannot wait to go back and do more activities because I feel like we need to go back, you know? Like tomorrow, actually. But yeah, hope you like this makeup look. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you've been here before. Thanks so much for coming back. You guys are the best. And if it's your first time here, hopefully I'll see you again. Thanks guys, bye.